I just watched the interview that VladTV did with Max B's co-defendant Gina. That was the female on Max B's murder case. After watching this interview, man, I got a question. Why was we counting down to Max B being free again? Why are we celebrating Max B being free again?
I don't care about the negativity. Don't mean nothing. I know one thing for certain. God got me right where he want me.
God has nothing to do with Max B being free. God don't support evil. Evil support evil. And even if you are a street dude, because for the most part, they're the majority of the ones I've been seeing who are really supporting the big avow Max B being free. Even if you are a street dude who don't care about an innocent man losing his life, don't you guys at least care about your own stupid moral code, right? Max B got locked up, and when he was going to trial, the first thing Max B did was throw this stupid chick that he manipulated under the bus.
Initially, the cops said that you were the mastermind of the whole situation?
I believe that's what Max's defense attorney said. Came from Max's defense camp. But, I mean, that's, like, totally absurd to me.
That chick is slow. If you watch this interview, she clearly has a couple of screws loose, probably has about like a 65 to 70 IQ. She's not the brightest at all. Max B was clearly the mastermind of this. Even trying to pass it off on this chick is silly. Nobody with a working brain, especially detectives, is believing that this chick was the mastermind of this operation. It didn't make sense whatsoever. But even the street dudes who don't care about an innocent man losing his life because it's just the streets, y'all shouldn't be celebrating him coming home either because he ain't keeping solid. She breaks everything down to VladTV. So she says that her and Max B was in a open relationship. I doubt it. I think he was pimping her out. She was a stripper.
Probably prostitution. He introduced me to that.
But they lived together. So she was locked out of the house one day and a rich dude pulled up and tried to holler at her. She obviously went for it. She even tried to get off. This was my first time going with another guy. Even when we know they ain't ish, women still try to reflect modesty.
That's when I met Alan. Alan was just like standing out there. You know, we just started talking. And then after that, like, you know, we went out and that was it. Like, I didn't really know the guy. We just like went out. He took me shopping. I was talking to Max on the phone like the whole time while we were like shopping and stuff. I had other plans. I wasn't trying to, you know, chill with the guy or nothing. I wanted to be where Max was. I told him we was on the phone like the whole time. Like, you know, we had the little bleep phones. And
before she leaves the dude to go back to Max, they go back to the dude's hotel. Now, according to her, nothing happened. They didn't have intercourse, but the dude showered. They talked for a little bit. She had a copy of the key because she was going in and out to smoke. So when she went out, she had a copy of the key, and when she came back in, he never took the key from her. So ultimately, she left him to go back to Max. And when she went to Max, she began to tell Max everything. Bro, dude has $50,000 cash. He took me back to the hotel. He got a lot of money, jewelry in the hotel we went at. It's still there. That's where I left him at. So Max began to plot in his head how he was going to use this stupid girl to link up with his brother, and they were going to go rob this dude.
He's like, oh, you're here? Like, what did you get? And he's like grabbing my bags, and he's like looking to see what I got and all the stuff. And then he's basically, you know, asking me, like, did I get him anything?
Spoken like a true bum. A man took a girl shopping and you expected her to get you something. Yo, this is what they call ism, by the way. This is what they glorify and call pimping.
So then he just basically looked at the stuff and he's like, oh, this guy got some money. And then he was just started asking me questions about the guy, Alan. You know, he just called his brother, and then him and his brother start talking. That's when he told me, you know, he told me to like go show his brother where the guy was staying.
Yeah, just bummy activities. Don't want to work for what's yours. Max B at the time was not poor by no means. Like, Max B was not struggling. He wasn't in the hood, effed up down to his last dollar. Not that that would make it any better. No, this is just pure greed. This is just pure evilness, right? Like, this was not an op. This was not a dude that Max B had an issue with. You know, it wasn't a backdoor. No, this was simply dude had money. Max B wanted more of it. So Max B sent his bum-ass brother, who right now can be seen on anybody's YouTube channel with any ears to listen, complaining about how Max B told him, bro, we don't care, right? Bro, listen, yo, I truly hope you die in prison too, right? I hope you rot and die in a jail cell and stay there for the rest of your life. Because no innocent person should have to die because bums don't want to get a job. This is disgusting.
You actually have a key,
Yes, I had the key.
but you knocked on the door?
Yes.
What happens next?
A girl answered the door. She
Okay.
yeah, a girl answered the door. And when she answered the door, you know, when I knocked on the door, actually, like, I was coming off the elevator, and you know, I'm coming this way. Here's Pooh right here with the gun pointed toward my face in the door. So I'm knocking. When I knock on the door, the girl comes to the door. He put the gun to the girl and told her to shut up and cover her mouth. And then he we went inside.
So many people got victimized and traumatized that night, bruh. Because even by their story alone, there's a new girl who was traumatized and victimized that night, okay? So they go in, tie everybody up. Pooh Sims, he's pistol whipping Alan, trying to get him to tell him where all the valuables are. Alan is telling him what's in the room because she told Max B and Pooh Sims, man, he had 50,000 in the bag. He spent this much on me. He probably got about 30-something thousand left. So Pooh Sims and Max B is under the assumption that this dude Allen has $30,000 in cash in the room. But when they get there, they only see watches, they only see some jewelry, but he can't find the $30,000 in cash. Pooh Sims, if you know anybody who knows Pooh Sims, they describe him as like a stone cold dude, bruh. Like stone cold, no emotions whatsoever, okay? So he tells Alan, listen up, man. All right, well, I need some paper or else you's a goner. All right, I need some money, right? According to this chick. So Alan makes a call to one of his homies downstairs in another room, right? Because they get money niggas. So Alan tells the dude to bring us some cash. So the dude's name is David Taylor. So David Taylor makes his way to Alan's room. Now, in the court documents, it says as soon as David Taylor enters into the room, Pooh Sims put a gun to his head and David Taylor tries to fight it off. I think that might have been the account of one of the girls that was there, or maybe Alan. But when she retells the story, she says, as soon as David Taylor walks in, Pooh Sims shot and killed him. No questions asked whatsoever. He was bloodthirsty.
You duct tape everyone in the room. So everyone's duct taped. Alan's pistol whipped. And is he bleeding at this point?
No.
Okay, just bruised up. And then you guys start going through the room trying to find things?
He was asking him where the money was at. And I just stood there, basically, and Calvin basically he found a watch, and he told me to grab the bag and the laptop or whatever, but like, yeah, I didn't even know it was any money in there. I mean, I didn't even know that Calvin had found any money.
And because Kelvin didn't find any money, he then told Alan to call his friend who was staying down the hall, and that was David Taylor.
Yes.
Had you met David Taylor before this point?
No. Not that I could remember. No.
Okay. So David shows up in the room, and is there a fight? Is there a fight over the gun?
No. He just came in, and Calvin just Pooh shot him in the ear.
Why do you think that he shot someone in the head who's coming over to potentially bring more money?
I don't know. I don't know the guy. Like, I
Okay.
knew I seen, like I said, I could tell he was very, like, cold-hearted. We didn't even speak.
In any other community, somebody like Max B, who orchestrated and set this up for an innocent man to be killed, they will be treated like a pariah. They'll be ostracized. They're treated like weirdos. They're not able to come back to society and get a welcome home party. There's not an anticipation for them to come home. There's not a welcome home. People are not celebrating them as if they're heroes. Not in any other community other than a black community and a hip hop community, bro. Only in our community can a cold-blooded murderer, a snake, come home to nothing but cheers and celebrations and open arms as if they're heroes. Max B is nothing but a snake. Max B is nothing but a bum who didn't want to work for what's his, so he decided in an attempt to steal from somebody else, his actions got somebody killed. He's not a hero at all. Now, Max B's actions before the murder was deplorable, but his actions afterwards just shows his true character. He's a snake. You can't trust somebody like Max B, bruh. Max B don't got no homies, no friends but himself. After the murder, the chick he sent on a dummy mission, calling him, confided in him, he giving her instructions, where to hide out, things of that sort. So she's taking the advice and she hiding out. She ready to thug it out. But they committed the murder in a hotel where there's nothing but surveillance cameras. So her face is on camera. And the police, did a positive identification, found out where she lived. Her and Max B had the same address. So they go to the address to locate her and they ask Max B what's going on. Max B, after telling the chick to go to this place to hide out, Max B then told the police the exact hideout location and they were able to arrest her and find her.
Yeah, I would talk to him on the phone. We were talking on the phone. He basically, was giving me instructions, telling me, to lay low and stuff like that.
Right, because after the incident occurred, a loud shooting in a hotel in New Jersey, the police were called. So the police show up and they start the investigation.
I was going to Sin City actually because I wanted to meet Max there because I needed some money, and he knew I was coming there, and it was said that he helped the police catch me. That's what one of the detectives said, and on the stand.
Oh, so Max knew that you were coming to Sin City, and a detective actually said that Max contacted the police and told them where you're going to be in order for you to be arrested?
Yes.
She goes on and on and on about how heartbroken she was. First off, being shocked that a man who was set up, an innocent man to be robbed and killed, will snake you out shows your discernment, right? First off, you can't trust a guy like Max B. We know a Max B at every corner of society, bro. They're opportunists. They're people who latch on. They're people who snake and scheme their way to the top. If I'm French Montana, I gotta be very careful around somebody like Max B, bro. You could even see how Max B was holding on to French Montana, smelling his dirty drawers when he got out, damn near holding French Montana drawers up as he hugged them. Max B attaches to the opportunity. He's an opportunist. Max B don't got no love for nobody, man. Anybody who have it in their heart to do that, you can't trust them. Anybody who have it in their heart to set up an innocent man to be robbed and killed and not wake up now one day like, damn, man, I ain't need to do that, bruh. Damn, man, why I do that, man? Anybody who don't even have it on a conscience to go away forever after taking the life of an innocent person, that person has no conscience. That person is not somebody you can expect loyalty from at all. Now, Max B's brother, Pooh Sims, the one who shot and killed the innocent man, he's out here trying to leak information on Max B to expose Max B for snitching, all type of stuff, bro. Pooh Sims, you can rot in hell too, bro. Rot in hell. Now, apparently Pooh Sims just released audio of Max B telling, or Max B interrogation footage of him. Bro, I don't give a damn. I'm not even gonna bother my time by including that in this video. I don't care. Okay? I hope Max B told the right way so Pooh Sims never get out of jail. If I had it, Max B will be in jail right now doing it another 100 years. And she'll be in jail for life too, if I had it my way. Man, y'all let me know in the comment section, bro. What do you guys think about this, bro? All right, do y'all think Max B should be celebrated? Do y'all understand why Max B is being celebrated? Let me know, okay? And if you're still watching this video and want to watch another good video, then click on this video right here somewhere on my screen, whether it's here, 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 or here on my screen, to find out how Lush One's life is spiraling out of control. Lush One was on live stream telling people he's about to kill him and shoot him. It was just a week of out of control activities that I dive deep into and I break it all down, okay? So click on this video right here to find out what I'm talking about. I'm out of here, folks. Peace.